Welcome back to the Win Lewis Coaching Library. This video doesn't answer a question. Instead, it's a summary of some reasons why I think having a business coach is a good idea. And it complements another video I've done recently that covers some reasons why I think having a personal coach is a good idea too. This video, however, is directed specifically at SME business owners and entrepreneurs generally. Now, when any business owner or entrepreneur is looking for support from a coach, it's important that the coach has already had some experience of owning or running a business of their own. It doesn't matter if the business that the coach has been involved with is different from the business that's looking for coaching. It's being in business that counts. It's knowing if you're a business owner or an entrepreneur, or perhaps recognising that the person who is ultimately responsible for the success of a business, for your business, is the owner of that business. That's you. And it's also about understanding why you react the way you do in certain situations, and about being able to offer insights that others in your network may not be able to, either because they don't have the experience, or perhaps they're just reluctant to do so. Now, I've owned, managed and been responsible for a business, 6 of them in fact, for almost 30 years, and 4 of them are still alive and kicking. 3 of them involved owning and running firms of solicitors, 1 large, 2 small. 1 of them sold upmarket clothes and accessories for babies, but that went bust when the pound lost value and you could only get €1.50 to the pound. Imagine getting that now in 2022. But I learned a lot from that. Another was an HR consultancy company that was set up for a specific purpose and then shut down deliberately. And the latest business I own and run is this coaching business since 2018. So with that background, here are 10 reasons why the experience and the knowledge I've gained from owning and running, mainly SMEs, justify hiring me as a business coach. Number 1 is accountability. A coach isn't paid to be your friend or to make you happy. A coach will hold you to account, check on your progress, care about you, support you, champion you and challenge you and your business. And a coach will also support you to do things and say things that might be too scary to do without the support of somebody backing you up. Because running a business can be lonely on your own. Although it's less lonely if you have a coach to discuss things with and to focus on what really matters. Because self-help books are great, but they don't follow up on a personal level in the way that a coach does. A second reason is been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And although this is a flippant remark, it's very relevant because a coach who has been and is in business can share their experiences and support you to learn from what they've done before or what they know others have done before themselves. As Henry Ford is reputed to have said, not succeeding with something is just an opportunity to do it again, but this time more intelligently. And a coach can help you with that. Another reason for having a business coach is blind spots, because a coach can help you identify and manage your blind spots, because when you're part of a business and it's your baby, you do get blind spots. A coach will also give constructive criticism so that you don't get stuck in a reactive mode, and instead you work on your business, not just in your business. And a coach can also identify and separate the wood from the trees and know from personal experience what to focus on. Then we come to education. Now, the former US Defense Secretary Donald Rumsfeld is often regarded as the person who came clean and acknowledged that whenever we do anything in business, or indeed in life, there are things we know, things we don't know, things we know we don't know, and things we don't know we don't know. And having a coach in business will help you think about these what-ifs and anticipate eventualities so that you have a plan, not a panic attack, when something doesn't work out the way you thought it would or you think it should. Independent thought is also relevant because, as mentioned before, a coach isn't paid to be your friend or to make you happy. Instead, A coach is paid to be independent, to give a third-party insight or observations, but also to support you in identifying what might be biases or assumptions by you about yourself or about your organisation or your staff. Because, if we don't have somebody to prod us every so often and ask, "Are you sure?" then you can carry on down the wrong road forever, blissfully unaware. Then when it comes to marketing and selling, marketing strategies and related tech, and whether that's Facebook, Meta, Google or other methods, these help small businesses get a competitive advantage by communicating better with your prospects, your clients, your customers and your staff, but also by saving time and improving efficiency through automation, and by improving business performance via business analytics, essentially knowing your numbers. And coaches have the skills needed to successfully deploy new technology and data in a way that can help SMEs and sole traders grow your business. Then there's new stuff, and that's always relevant as well, because no matter what level of success you have, there's always a tendency to stay in your own lane and not observe habits and patterns that have been successful for others. And a business coach can help increase your awareness of ideas and methods and keys to success that have worked for other people and may work for you too, simply because they are exposed to more businesses than you are. In practice, exploring what people do outside of your own industry could offer strong insights that you can bring back to your own day-to-day routine. It's also important to have a North Star, or a pole star, or a guiding star. Now, one of the most important aspects of having a business coach is obviously to identify and go for your goals. And I hope a coach will help you identify your business goals, but then also test whether you're heading in the right direction and be your strategic North Star or pole star, because you only need to be a few degrees off course in your overall direction to arrive somewhere completely different instead. And that may be somewhere where you may not want to be at all, which would be a shame. When it comes to goals and objectives, one of the main reasons why any small business needs a coach is that succeeding in anything is impossible without knowing where you're heading. In other words, what are your goals? And a business coach helps you identify the gap between where you are and where you want to get to, and then cost it and then implement it, so that you don't lose sight of why you're in business in the first place. And that also deals with what you might call unblocking. And what I mean by that is being able to speak with a coach can result in a business owner or an entrepreneur thinking about and then developing ideas that you might never have considered before, and in a way that lets you think outside your previous limitations. In other words, working with a coach who's been there before can help you see the obvious. And thinking about what ifs, even if many of them are unfeasible, results in clear, fresher thinking about opportunities. Now, there are, of course, other reasons for having a business coach. Some people are just put off by not being able to afford a coach, but most successful SME owners and entrepreneurs realise that they can't afford not to have a coach. And that's what I'd like to encourage you to think. Have a go. What's the worst that can happen? So, there you have it, 10 rather quick reasons for having a business coach. If you want to read the text of this video and other videos I've done, then you can see all of these in the library on wxl.coach. And if you have any other questions you'd like answering that are not in the library, just get in touch using any of the contact details at the bottom of this screen or on the website, and I'll send you an answer and hopefully add it to the library. So once again, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.